here we go. It's time for the boss of the Sapphire Passage. And the final of the 4 in Wario Land 4. Well, the final of the 4. There's one more after this. Catbat! Here we go. This is it. The end of our boss blitz. And guess what I didn't do? Practice. Guess what I'm not wearing? My shirt. And guess what temperature is totally not? Cold. It all comes down to this. Catbat. I actually like this boss a lot, though. It's probably my favorite of the first 4. Or the 4, other than the final boss. Well, look at that. And once again, it has that ghosty tail. It seems to be a recurring theme in the Wario. Whoa! Okay, so right off the bat, and again with that bad pun, but a bad pun. That time it actually sounded like a cross between the word bad and bat, but here we're actually going to lose our platforms right there and forced to avoid falling into the water there, where that guy is kind of guarding it, just like the crocodiles of that place. And I missed. Crap. But you can tell what you're supposed to do here is that these waves that he creates, you can actually jump on them, and that's how you get to the upper cat. Once again with the upper, man, everything's just reminiscent of previous themes in this episode. Crap, I got trapped under the curl of that wave. I'm definitely not gonna make this the first time. I thought I would, but no. And he's really cornering me in here. I can't. Yeah, but that's why he's a ghost, so he can turn invisible and go through you. Yeah. So it all comes down to this, though, and this final theme here, because he has that upper guy, just like the Cug of Gondor. And yeah, they also always, their vulnerable part is always the top of them, like even the arrow dent, the mouse, you have to flip them over upside down. That's a very creative way of having all these bosses just with this restricted way of going about things, and that's actually something I didn't talk about back in fighting. Oh, now the waves are going up and down. Back when fighting the Croctus, is that the reason for bringing up the rhymes and stuff is that I always that's the way I find my creativity. I mentioned this a long time ago, and now he actually doesn't have that anymore. Now you actually have to find a different way of doing this, which is this. You have to get up and actually grab on the top here. And there is a way of doing a combo on this. I remember. You can combo him, I believe, somehow. Crap. I almost made it this time. That would be funny if I did this the first time, but alas, no, I have 25 seconds to get 5 more hits. Unless I can do an epic combo. I doubt that, though. Foreshadowing. Please? Maybe? No. Yeah, and, but I do that thing that I described to, come up with rhymes, basically, that I already told you. But more than that, that's actually how I find creativity, and I'm just gonna kill myself. I don't want to finish this boss accidentally without thinking about it, because that's what I do. I do stuff like that. But this boss doesn't actually hurt you by touching it, like a lot of other ones, because it doesn't have any dangerous parts on it. It's a cat, very cute and innocent, and also a bat, very awesome and dark. Mysterious, but it's alas still our enemy, and we must destroy it. But that's what makes it. And by the way, that actually does have a bracelet. I just noticed that's what you get, I guess. I presume. Indeed. Kurj Mac. Why do I keep like doing this thing with like my foreshadowing? I swear I didn't get that from him, because I actually came up. I met. Sorry about that. I met him. I discovered him after coming up with that whole foreshadowing thing myself. But basically, well, I lost train of thought. That's what happened. Yeah, I just think whenever I'm coming up with any kind of thing, I always have to have some sort of, as I call it, a seed to grow this idea from. And that's why I love poetry, because the gimmick of rhyming, or whatever the type of poetry's gimmick is, that acts as a seed to link these ideas together in some way that makes them all relevant, be it rhyming or a certain format or a rhythm of the syllables and like number of words, all sorts of stuff like that. It makes it easy for me to refine my idea and just, limit all my options, because you have so many options and choices. Oh, there's the transformation. I thought those hurt you, but you touch them and they puff you up. Okay. Actually, that could be a good thing, because it helps you get to the top. And that's, well, I'm pretty sure the red ones you start spinning later, though, damage you instead of doing that. But you can get to the top that way and maybe ground pound them. I don't know if you can ground pound the, yeah, okay, well, you can start with ground pounding now, though. But you can probably only ground pound the bald part. The bald. It's funny, because bald mouse is French for bat, so at least I still know that. I completely lost all my French capabilities after I dropped it. But now we have 1 minute left, basically, and 5 hits, so we're doing better this time, I guess. Still all my hits left. Didn't take any damage yet. Ah, crap, I hate it when that happens, and you just wait till it goes through you before you can do anything. It feels so cramped and struggly, but oh wow, I just totally bounced up the top. Luckily that robot shark, what? Man, all the enemies and the creatures in this game just are so confusing with the designs. It just makes me like double take somewhat. But yeah, at least he doesn't freak out and charge you like the crocodiles. So you can relax if you're in the water somewhat. If he's not near you, unless he's inside you, which you can panic because he's not going to get out of the way quick enough. By the same token. And of course, by that other thing I said, in that, what was it? Because there was something from each episode that I want to just review. In that I was speaking about three hearts left and 12. I could do this if you weren't freaking glomping me. Okay, there we go. 6 seconds. Can I do this? Oh boy. I know. I like that smiley face up there. Smiley face, like Carissa. Except it's not really. Well, this technically is smiling, but it's not a very happy smile. It's more like a happy for bad reason smile. Alright, anyways, kill me, Robo Shark. Glomp. I'm glomping you for purposes of self-death. Self-inflicted death, mind you. I don't know if that makes more sense than self-death. It looked like he was going away from me, so I was wrong about him like going quickly, but yeah, he did go quickly. And that whole seed idea can actually be used in the same way, a similar way, to also take the seed and remind me of the general topic. For example, I was trying to think of what that 2 episodes ago was all about, and I remember that the general topic was communication, which is why you want to communicate like things with different people and just focus on the interests of the many because they're all mixed and the general, I guess. I do this thing where I just start speaking really quickly about something very, very general and vague, and it ends up making not any sense when you put it all together. That's a very nice way of putting it. It looked like I can almost get. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna let him kind of attack you with. Well, actually, if he's providing you with the waves there, you might as well. Okay, I'm gonna do this and try this. I had to time that, and I didn't. Except it looks like by the time you fall, it'll turn ghost anyway. So never mind that idea. But every person's different, and it's a funny way or interesting. I keep saying funny when I mean interesting. I don't know why, because everything's happy and positive in my eyes. Yes, I'm that kind of person who just thinks the world and life and everything is just awesome and the best thing ever. Yes, I'm that kind of person. Ever since it's just that contrast. Like NCS says, you have to suffer before you can find happiness. Just testing. Yes, these guys do hurt you, not puff you up like the other guys. So it's like NCS said, you have to suffer a bit before you can have happiness, and that's one way of putting it. The other being my way of saying the contrast is what makes you appreciate things. Did I actually get the combo this? Oh, I couldn't ground pound there. I was stuck too much. I was gonna try to do that combo that I saw in the video, but I couldn't remember how they do this combo. But it involves like bouncing in such a way that you can actually ground pound multiple times. So yeah, crap. 2 hits left. I think I got this. So yeah, but that's not what I wanted to say. What I wanted to say was Mr. Rogers, actually. If anyone knows about, well, of course everyone knows him, but if you actually know any particular quotes, crap, do I actually have time now? I don't think I do. Oh, no, oh, crap, 10 seconds, this is intense, man. Do I have this? Do I have this? 6 seconds, let's do this, come on, go, go, go. If I screw this up, I probably screwed it up. Oh, shoot, that was redundant. No, I would have ground pounded, but by the time the animation starts to display the chest, you're already too late, so yeah. Anyways, one quote I can quote from Mr. Rogers, though. Again, redundancy, yay. It's that, imagine every person in the world is a different person in the eyes of every other person in the world. Mathematically speaking, that means if there are 7 billion people in the world, then that means that they're actually, from a subjective objective standpoint, meaning looking from the viewpoints of every possible subjective viewpoint all in the same time, there are 7 billion multiplied by 7 billion. Let's just quick math here. So that would be, let's see, 9 zeros in the short system, that is. Yes, I much enjoy the short system much more than the long system because, well, I mean, come on. I mean, it doesn't matter if it makes any sense compared to like how 1,000 is the first 3 zeros and then you got million, then billion. It doesn't matter. It's more colloquial and it's easier for like shorter. I mean, you're not even going to be using that term very high anyway. Like at most, maybe like a quintillion or sextillion. I know that the mass of the Earth is like a sextillion something. Some sort of unit. I don't even know. That didn't make sense of giving the unit, but it's some sort of. That's how much it weighs, or the mass of it is different of weight. But, anyways, off topic. So that's 9 zeros. So that means 18 zeros, I believe, and 49. So that's 3. I just mathed. Crap. So yeah, it's 49 quintillion people in this world. So just wrap your head around that. And that's just how many are alive right now. Don't even get me started on how many have existed throughout entire history. All that are dead now, and we reload our population, like we refresh it, so to speak, every, say, well, every generation's length, basically. Like, yeah. Well, then again, those 7 billion doesn't represent one generation. That's quite a few generations mixed together, but you get the idea. And that's also another thing, freaky thing to think about. How, say, like 120 years ago, say, absolutely no one who is alive today was alive back then, and absolutely no one who was alive back then is alive today. It's freaky when you think about it, that our Earth, that has lived so long and thrived and come so far with all technological development and all that stuff, has happened throughout these generations that were changed to completely different people. Who, you know, oh crap, I ran out of time. The people who run the Earth today inherited it from people who no longer exist. None of them exist anymore. Nobody who maintained the Earth before us is still here. That's pretty freaky. Anyways, what I was trying to say, and this comes from last episode, is that basically, I got into politics. I tried to talk about, or not politics, but economy. I tried to talk about fulfillment through speaking with others. I ended up talking about economy, go figure. But basically, one basic point I try to make with this philosophy, and by the way, you can use this excuse for things that you want to get out of doing, like cleaning your room or something. Well, this is kind of a stretch though, but a lot of examples of stuff we give in science involve hyperbole, just for both useful crap. Yes, that's right, useful crap. I don't know if that's an oxymoron. Take it as you will. But crapping is very useful, mind you. So you must not underestimate the importance of crap. Anyways, so yeah, see that little fringe on the top of the waves will actually keep you from jumping. So that's annoying. Okay, so I was talking about like important crap or something. I lost my train of thought there. Sorry. Yeah, but basically it's just a way to explain this. Is that say you want to do, or say you have to do something that you don't want to do, like clean your room or clean the house or something. You could do that yourself. You have the energy to do so, but you don't want to. You would much rather spend that same energy, say, making LPs. Just an example. And say you got money for making LPs, doing something you enjoy doing, but you had to spend all your energy, this energy not quite being energy in the literal sense, but just being this energy as in this spendable unit that you own as a person, and you can't spend it any other way. You can only spend it basically a finite amount on certain things. I keep not noticing my time. I mean, this is an easy boss. It's the easiest one, I think. Practice is easy if you don't screw up on it, but I know this boss is the best, so. Alright, die one more time, because I'm not paying attention, and then we'll have the next time. Chest, yeah. Don't go away, chest, I don't want to lose you. Also, come back, you freaking shark, and kill me. Come back and kill me. So say you have this unit of energy in your person that you want to spend on LPing, and this gets you money. You then spend this money to pay a maid to clean your room. And that money can't be spent any other way either. But of course, that's just money disproportionate to the amount of energy you would spend cleaning your room yourself. And of course, that's not all the energy you had to spend anyway. So it works out in the same way. You still have the same amount of quote-unquote energy in objective, universal unit that you have that you could spend anyway and convert it into anything, instead of directly making it a energy that goes towards cleaning your room yourself. You make a middleman. See, cutting out the middleman is not something you always want to do. You could make a middleman too, because we all need to communicate and interact with each other. So you create the middleman or middlewoman, the maid. You pay them. They clean room. Make happy face. And all good time happen, of course. And let's just try this. I don't know why I keep trying this. It's not working. Yeah, stop doing that. I just felt compelled to just spike my face on that guy because he was so lonely and looking for fulfillment. Even our enemies needed help from us, because his only one true purpose in life was to get his face stuck in my face and make my face more of a face, which is not something I wanted, but he wanted it. Now he's dead, so that wasn't so good for either of us. But he meant well, and he was fulfilled that way. So yeah, I don't know. This philosophy doesn't always work out for the best of everyone, but that's just because it's underdeveloped. And of course, as we live our lives, we develop our ideas much more, much clearer, and much better for everyone. Also, think about what you're saying for once, because I swear right now I'm talking without thinking about what I'm saying. So 25 seconds to get 5 more hits. I'm really, really, really annoyed at my own lack of paying attention paid. Alright, kill, self, go. But when it all comes down to it, we are young. I myself, I'm only 16, and I will hopefully be living many years to come. If Star's going to block that disappears, it's kind of a dick move. Okay, but we're going to finish this now. This is it. We're going to take him down once and for all. As we near the end of this, man, he really gets relentless with the... I just noticed that skull pendant on his tail. Yeah, this guy's probably the one that's like the most decked out with the treasure and stuff, but we only get like 1, or technically 2 pieces of that jewelry around him. He gets to keep the rest of it in his afterlife, which is death, and no more. No more, I say, I tell you. I assure you, that's the best way there is to be. Eternal peace be with you. Let's play Amen. I don't know. Why am I... just ignore stupidity. Just be happy. Just be happy with it. We're living life. We're playing video games. We're having fun. That's all there is to it. That's all you need to have, really. Just good health and good company. Where did I hear that quote from? I have no idea. Oh, I'm trying to remember now. See, I hate you, brain, for thinking when I need to concentrate. Stop thinking already. God, stop thinking. Okay, please just stop thinking and start thinking about fighting bosses. That doesn't make sense. Because I didn't think about it. You see? It all works out. But now we have 13 seconds to get one more hit on this guy. Come on. Yeah! Epic win for me. We get that Cat Bat's bracelets. And 3 more treasure chests. Go to the pyramid. Hopefully we'll be able to reclaim them for ourselves. Look at Wario. He really wants those for himself. Off they go. So that's 12 treasure chests of mystery and 4 treasures of the bosses. We have cleared this one, and now we're ready to move on. But where are we heading on to, you might ask? Well, behold. Can you see? Yes. Can you believe? Yes. Can we just know? This is not the mummy. So, thank you all for watching. Today's menu's theme will be, of course, my new theme. With lyrics. Nothing more, nothing less. Lyrics for you all to enjoy. Next time on Wario Land 4, we'll be heading into the Golden Pyramid to take on the final battle. See you guys then. Take your place, speak your mind, and eventually what you face, you will find is your destiny. We are here for the fun, the thrill, and as we say, each and every one proves their skill one day. Let's play.